Hello and welcome to Great Little Homestead. Today I'm planting potatoes and I thought I gonna show you what I do and what are my plans for this year's potato crops. I have two varieties this year. I decided to have one indeterminate variety and one determinate variety. To be clear, the Yukon Gold, which is supposed to be a Determinate, and then I have the German Butterball, which is supposed to be Indeterminate. The difference between Determinate and Indeterminate is that the Indeterminate potatoes need to be mounted, so that means you fill up the soil every now and then, and as more as you build this up, the more potatoes you're gonna get. So the Determinate varieties like the Yukon Gold, they only grow at the surface level. And sometimes you have to add a little bit more soil on top when the tubers are showing on top of the soil and they get exposed to sun or to light at all, and then they turn green, and that is nothing you want because they get poisonous. You can't eat them anymore when they turn green. So you wanna hill them up a little bit if needed, if they are exposed to light. Okay, I would just say let's get started. We're gonna start with the Yukon Gold, and I show you how I plant them and what I do this year. Let's get started with my Yukon Gold. They are Determinate potatoes. These fast-growing potatoes produce tubers around the soil depths, slightly above where seed was planted. All of the tubers grow in one layer, so you don't have to worry about mounding up or adding more soil to the top to get more tubers. The only time you may want to consider mounding is when the tubers are above soil surface, because if they are exposed to sunlight or light in general, they will turn green and become poisonous. Don't eat great potatoes, by the way. Those ones are supposed to be ready after 70 to 90 days, and you only need 4 inches of soil. At least that's what they say. So let's see how it works. I got about 4 inches of soil here in my peat moss grow bag. I punched a lot of holes in the bottom so I don't have water excess in there, and I do not drown them. What I also like to do is I add some rock phosphate to the soil. Rock phosphate helps developing a good root system and also provides calcium. So with potatoes, which are tubers, you want a really good root system because those grow from the root system. So I think I'm gonna get about 6 in here. You wanna space them about, yeah, I would say 6 inches apart. So that should be fine. And then I'm gonna add some of my warm compost to it as well. My warm castings, as they are called, just about 1.5 cups. Just sprinkle on and then cover them with the soil. So another, I would say about 4 to 6 inch will be just fine. see where we are at. There. Could be a little bit more. Just like that. I'll do this on this side too. Here we go. And I got already 6 potatoes planted. Now they need a good amount of water to get started, and then I place them in a warm sunny spot. And don't forget to water them on a regular basis. They like it moist but not wet, and they don't like it dry either. So these are the Determinate Yukon Gold potatoes in a peat moss bag. So now the grow bag. These ones I want to use for my Indeterminate potatoes, which are the German Butterball. They needed to be mounted. So the Indeterminate varieties are slow growing. Compared to the Yukon Gold, they need quite a bit longer, something between 80 to 120 days to fully stop to produce. However, these varieties are suited for back growing, I was told, because it is so easy. You start them in the bottom and then you just fill up and fill up. And so this way you are actually going to get a high yield, while Determinate varieties will only produce tubers around soil depths, like the Yukon. They're gonna spread out, and that's it. Even when you mount them up, you will not get more potatoes. But with those ones, the more you mount them up, the more tubers they will create, and the more potatoes you will actually have. So, but enough talking, let's get started. I again fill with a good amount of soil, about 4 inch, 3-4 inch as well. And I made myself this little thing with 4 inch and 6 inch, so I actually can see where I'm at, which is quite helpful. And the same thing here, I add some rock phosphate for the root development. Just a little more. Here we go. By the way, this is about, 1 cup is about 2 tablespoons. And then here I'm gonna add some worm castings as well. A little bit more. Just like that. It's a cup and a half, something like that. So, and then my German Butterball. So, here we go. In they go. And I have 4 left, because the other ones I already have planted. Oh, by the way, when you plant potatoes, make sure those tubers face upwards, not down. You want them up. So, same thing. Give them a good amount of soil on top. Just like that. And just like that. Now they get watered, and then let's hope they're gonna grow. Okay, I think I have showed you how I plan on growing my potatoes this year. There's not much to it. You need a spot where you plant them, you need soil, a little bit rock phosphate, what I use at Vermicompost, a little bit compost in the soil, and they should grow just perfectly fine. Just remember, not too wet, They like it moist, but they don't like wet feed. I hope I was able to give you some information. If so, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see how our harvest turns out in fall, and if you want to see our update during the growing season, don't forget to subscribe. It is for free, doesn't cost you a penny, and it helps us to grow our channel. I appreciate you watching our video. Thanks a lot. See you soon.